Today we are looking at a Zord that until recently I didn't even know was out. The Lantern Zord. Or as the instructions call him, Light Zord and Super Mega Ranger Light. Lantern Zord's a little easier, not as much of a mouthful to say. Or I don't think so. He's pretty nifty, not very big. He's about the size of a soda can. Kind of like the other smaller ones. He comes with Antonio. So let's take a look at him first, and then we'll get to the Zord. He is just like every other figure that comes with the small ones. He does not pose. There's no posability to him. You can turn his hand. This hand doesn't turn. It feels like it should, but it really doesn't. You can turn his head, and his helmet comes off. And you can turn his head with the helmet off. Other than that, you got nothing. He's permanently stuck in the horse riding position, which, you know, I don't care for the newer figures to begin with, and when you can't pose them and they're stuck like this, I really just don't care for them even more. They do come with something else that was interesting. It comes with a cardboard punch out of the Zord, and I don't know why. It's not mentioned in the instructions, it's not mentioned on the box. I have no clue. I mean, it's pretty neat. I mean, it's obvious what it is, I just don't know why. I probably won't ever punch it out. I'll probably just leave it as is and stick with my box of instructions. So, unless I find a reason, I'll have to research online and see if I can find a reason. Or if somebody out there knows, leave me a message or leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on with that, because that's really odd to me. So we got this dude. Pretty simple. I think his alt mode is really cool, what he morphs into. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do, pull this off, and then you're going to yank his arms off, like so. You're going to rotate his head, and then you're going to pull off his feet. Now, if you look at the back here, there is a handle that comes off, like so. So the main Zord can hold him. Now, I think I'm going to display him in his alt mode with him, and you'll see why in a minute, because I think it's much cooler. So the next thing you're going to do is take the feet, and if you look at the feet, there's a notch, and there's detailing that's an arrow. And you're going to take this guy, and there's a hole. Hole faces up, arrow faces out, and you're just going to snap it on. And then do the other side. I tried putting them on the other way and they didn't work, so they actually only go on one way. Now you're going to take the arms, and these pieces on the bottom actually fold out, and you'll see why in a minute. And they come off. See how it's hollow? You want the hollow facing up when you put it. You want the hollow facing up when you put him on here, the same way as the holes. Go ahead and put this back on here real quick. Let's see. Doop, doop. Just take and there it is. There we go. I'm holding it at a weird angle. There we go. Put it on there, and then take this other piece you pulled off first and open it up. And then there's detailing on there. And then there's two holes that are now in the front. Peg that in. And then you're going to take and fold these out like so. And they do that. And you now have a spider. I didn't even know they made a spider Zord. But I think he's pretty cool. I mean, it's a Zord. You're only aiming at the animal it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be an exact duplicate. But I think he's pretty nifty looking once you get him together. There is different detailing on the back of the arms, so you can take these two pieces off and flip them over, switch sides, and it gives a little bit of a different effect. I did it both ways, and I think I'll just leave it like this. So I can't decide, because you can pull the handle out like I said, and I think I'll have the Zord hold him like so, but I'm really tempted just to get a piece of string and hang him like that. And then you can just let him dangle, because I think he's just neat looking. Now, Antonio does attach to him. Once you put the arms on there, there's two pegs and there's holes in the bottom of his feet. You can peg him on there. And there you have it. He has wheels on the bottom, but he doesn't really roll that well. You can go roll him around. I prefer just I prefer it just like this. So, thanks for watching, and if you see him, I would definitely pick him up. I found him at a K Mart for like 10 bucks. If you see him, I would definitely pick him up. He is really cool. I think he's actually one of the best of the little ones that I've seen so far. So, thanks for watching. Let me know how I did. Leave a comment. Be sure and like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye-bye.